again. Too much a horror, too much a pain. Another one run, listen again. Too much a horror, too much a pain.
Gotta save them. Gotta save them. Gotta save them. Gotta save them.
I hear everybody complaining. Look how we women suffering. Every day I reading about more violence and killing. There's only rape and murder. The women folks under pressure. The men and them must be joking. Woman is for love, not for beating. You will be surprised at the secret. Give her attention, be romantic. I do believe beating is the answer. You're a husband, not a monster. A woman is special in this life. If you could only treat her right. A woman is special in this life. She is your bright and shining light. Give her a kiss in the morning. Give her a kiss in the evening. Stop all the jealousy, the torture, and...
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and welcome to PSA TV. This is Ion Labor segment. You've just heard the music coming out from Robert Deene. He's TUCO North Zone Treasurer. Good morning, Robert. How are you?
A pleasant good morning to you and the PSA and all the good work you all are doing in terms of promoting, the cultural identity and the cultural upliftment of Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, you and Mr. Duke fighting for the workers of Trinidad and Tobago at the same time.
I know, Robert, you're no stranger to the PSA. I was told you held a position here as a Deputy General Secretary. I mean, how was it for you at that time and when you walked into PSA this morning, how you felt?
Well, to be honest, when I came here in 2000, I came with my own focus and my own agenda, even though it was labor. Mm-hmm. I tried to introduce a cultural element to PSA. I tried to introduce entrepreneurship because I started something called the Miss PSA Queen Pageant.
Oh, yes.
That ended up,
yes.
Well, I wouldn't say all over the world, but we used to full Center of Excellence, 10, 15,000 people, and we integrated, the human aspect of work with the cultural aspect and try to explore, what motivated and inspired people to produce and to find the best in themselves. Because I think that is the secret of life, How do you connect with yourself and how do you bring out the best in yourself? And at the end of the day, that was my mission. And I am pleased to say too that right in this building I bought the mighty Shadow Valentino singing Sandra contender, right. And they received several awards on behalf of PSA at that time. So my stint here was really to show the trade union movement that the trade union movement is not only capable of managing labor, but also going into that horizon of entrepreneurship and investment like what is taking place in PSA right now.
Yeah. I mean, Robert, you've been with PSA for 20 years and then also an artist. I mean, how did you balance both?
Well, the thing about it, in the early, 2000 to be exact, that was my high point as an artist. I was in the Chutney Murak final that year. I got to Calypso 10. I was never removed actually from a Calypso 10. I also occupied an executive position. And, this is the struggle of most artists. I could say that because you have to balance life with being an artist, And this is why I encourage all young artists and all upcoming artists, to find that balance between, I recently spoke to some school children on Monday, I think it was, balancing their academic life with an artist because All our young artists now in TUCO, calling people like Karen Ashe and Deene O'Connor and Kizzy, all balanced thing with the academic and thing, and they are professional people too. So that my struggle in 2000 is that I got into PSA and I had to make a choice but then it was nice because I brought with me my cultural aspirations in PSA. So I moved from an artist to administrative cultural. They used to call me the cultural ambassador inside here. So it was a nickname that stuck with me and stuff, and I used that. So it's a balancing act, it's a continuously balancing act because you have to live as an artist. And this is the part that when you look at the international environment, that is taken care of in a kind of way. But in Trinidad and Tobago, the artists had to really, find a way through this, through the platform and thing. But
do you think the government should have, put something else in place, more infrastructure for artists in particular in Trinidad? And should they even be represented by a union?
Well, we have TUCO and stuff that does some things like that. But that's an important point because Cuba, a country that, what I should say, Trinidad has a capital and all that. In Cuba, every corner you have a pub and you have an artist performing every night. And I think the state, manage that in a particular kind of way, just like doctors and stuff. Every corner has a doctor and a nurse in Cuba. So, people are represented continuously. So the artists in Trinidad and Tobago, it's a kind of competitive environment because, Trinidad and Tobago is that kind of society. So you have to beat up yourself for Soca Monarch, beat up yourself when it's come for Carnival, beat up yourself for the parang season and stuff. And that is it, right? So it's a kind of cultural thing that has to be dealt with because there's a big market outside here because I'm looking at the Facebook and the YouTube, and Crazy right now is in I think he's in Sweden or Holland or something like that, doing a show with Kenny G and those guys outside there. Canada, in fact, want us, America, but again, it's something we need to work on in terms of providing that international platform and even local platform.
I just want to touch a bit on TUCO's History Month. I know it's going on. Have you been taking part? Have you been singing? I know All Wrong that just had his 80th birthday party.
Well, Gail, the thing is, I'm the treasurer at TUCO, and my rule has always been locked into that. But that aspect of you as an artist can't die because I live Carnage and I drive by the sea and the moment I drive by the sea, partner, now a lot of people don't know I'm one of the baddest rap artists in this country.
Really?
Yeah.
Drop a line, but let me hear something.
Right. Well, this year actually I'm singing something called Babylon on Fire. Babylon on fire, check out the raging water. Babylon on fire, look at the burning lava. Look for the master, he's your protector, Alpha and Omega. Pam pam to da 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 pam pam. I went to the studio with that and thing, and
very nice.
That song is going to do all kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I work in a thing, so I don't really get in deep into that part. But as long as I am wrong and thing, I said I grew up in a poor village in Marval and thing. I had my dread and all kind of thing. And at the end of the day, people don't see that part because that's the part sometimes I don't like people to see just so.
Right.
Because I like people to see me as an individual and thing. But all guys, the challenge of being an artist, coming out and doing your stuff and thing.
Yeah, Robert, I want to ask you a question though on Calypsonians though. It's been on my mind. I've not heard Calypsonians came forward this year. What was that about? I mean,
in respect to.
Some say that because of a certain administration, they will pull back. Where are all the Calypsonians? Why haven't they done something?
Now, it goes back to the point I'm making there. I remember this young guy, young Calypso monarch, I forgot his name right now. Caesar. Brilliant Calypsonian. Actually, what happened to him is that he he was also academically inclined and things. He got through a little thing in the ministry, labor and stuff and things. And I met him a couple of years after and he said, boy, coming out of this kind of struggle and things. I concentrated on doing a degree and all that kind of thing.
Right.
Now, most of the Calypsonians in Trinidad right now are engaged in two set of things. One is that they are engaged in that whole journey of self-realization. Right? They are engaged in a journey of really capturing, their own self. The others are engaged in entrepreneurship, like Connor, the open Monarchs is doing and others.
So because they're so busy, they have not
so they're
come forward to
engaged in
sing?
a lot of developmental stuff. So they're not totally visible, but come January, everybody will be auditioning. All the Calypso tents are alive and well and stuff. Our tent at the City Hall is, one of the bigger tents. We have people like Brian London and all Rongdan, and others, Crazy, Shirley, Lady Wonder, Versatile, Young Monarchs. He sang with us a couple seasons ago, and then when we hoping to have one or two other young people, because we grew a lot of young, powerful souls to come out too. Right, and groom them really nice, because we was proud of Hilo and Francis when he came Monarch, and he was up with a TUCO also.
I know one of the wishes may come tonight for the president of TUCO, Mr. Lutala, with the fact that Calypso is going to be introduced to the curriculum in schools. I know they had that interaction with the minister.
There is so many things to happen now.
Yeah.
I am glad I'm in TUCO, because this morning I was talking to the chairman of TUCO Lawson Contender. That is one of the biggest things to happen for Kaiso.
Yeah.
Right? Because right now, there are about how much? I don't want to guess now, but let's say for over 1,000 schools in Trinidad to be. Ministry of Education has one of the largest budgets. We can start to organize artists, right, to do workshops, to do stuff. And really, this is a real big opportunity. In fact, I am going to be taking up that challenge come next year, right, after the Calypso season. I'm going to be working with all the principals and all those schools and things. And we in the North going to be mobilizing our artists and stuff. We're going to be doing some really big things, because
that's nice.
This guy, Guidance, I know him as Guidance. He had a school Monarch a couple months ago, and it was in the Center Excellence. It was so grand, all Holy Name Convent, all the schools were well engaged in the whole aspect of development of Kaiso and stuff and things. So there's a lot of room for growth and the whole development of Calypso. So I think what artists are supposed to be doing right now is kind of preparing themselves in that direction, right? Being an artist is an all-round thing, not just the verbal part of it. Being an artist means, you represent, you represent your style, your freestyle, your rap, so your calypso, and you must be able to do that, naturally as an artist, because that is going to be the challenge for the artists with this school project.
Yeah, but I also had in mind, maybe TUCO should start coming forward with more initiatives in terms of having a concert like every 3 months or so, 6 months, just to bring more awareness of Calypsonians, because I don't think much younger people knows about, Kaiso.
Well, that is such a contrasting statement, because you see right now, on the ground there, when you look at junior Calypso girl, go up in the savannah. In fact, what I want you to do in January is connect with the chairperson of the Junior Monarch. Right? I forget her name. She's really good. The amount of people line up, them juniors, I think, doing Calypso. In fact, they overtaking the thing, because Brian London nephew is a young fella from high school. All these other people that are coming up is young people, there's a whole breed of young people here on Francis, all of them is under 30,
Yeah.
I believe. So the thing about it is that Calypso right now is in good and safe hands, but I think what is lacking is the whole promotion and the whole communication, and I think TUCO is
I think
kinda
TUCO needs a platform,
Yeah,
basically,
they-
you know, to highlight.
but we have
So
something
things
in WAC.
happening, but
We-
we're
we
not
have
seeing
something
it.
in WAC, every Tuesday night and thing. But you see what you're starting here? I think that is powerful. That is good in terms of taking this forward. No, but you know, girl, I just read the Bible and thing. And most of the good things in life, you just have to really struggle and think for it, you know. You know, because even Christ walked the earth and he was a struggler
Yep.
and thing too. So it's only the bigger items, the bigger capitalist items, had the wealth to promote the self and fly all over the place and thing. But the people who really struggle and think, that is a natural spiritual law
It
in
is.
terms of you know, blessed are the meek and blessed are the humble, they shall inherit the earth. But we just inherit the earth in a different way. You know, we are struggling like a labor movement.
On that note, do you think the labor movement is dying? I mean, everybody is complaining right now. They said there's a minister of labor, Jennifer Baptiste Primus. I mean, she's stepping away from politics right now. Do you think she was not given the proper tools to execute her job? That's why, and even maybe she's not going to be given another term. I mean, just set out of politics.
Now,
I know you've worked under her.
the amount of things have to be said about labor, but let me just quickly say that
Yeah.
the history of the labor movement started with Kaiso. People like Attila and Royal Lion and Radio and them helped fight the colonialists, right, for us to get independence and things. But people don't know that the Calypsonians played a major role in fighting for the identity of Trinidad and Tobago. In fact, they were the real soldiers, right? Even though it had signs, no dogs and Calypsonians allowed, I think, in them days. Like just with pan, to play pan was, you know, people saw that as not a societal thing.
Yeah.
So Calypso was always part of the labor movement. Now the labor movement is going through the same phase like Calypso, the same phase like society. You see how society changing? Long time people had time to socialize, people had time to do things and play and things. You hardly find children playing and thing again because they had a cell phone and thing, and that it changes the trade union and everybody grappling right now with. So long time the child is to go out and pick mango and do this and play and thing. Now the child in the bedroom lock up with the cell
With
phone.
the
and thing.
iPad, cell phone.
So the thing about it, we had to grapple with all of those changes and things, and the labor movement is doing that too, because I think probably Mr. Duke, in this sense, has pioneered a whole new direction for the labor movement.
Yeah.
Coming on scene and being part of the whole politics at Tobago and being the leader of the PSN thing.
Well, I know he is stepping down.
This thing to a different kind of heights.
So he's moving into politics now.
No, and OWTU is now looking at that in a different kind of way because they see now where the labor movement have to be poised to play a different kind of role in society too. So the labor movement is right now being tested and challenged in terms of this whole global sighting, what is happening globally right now. Everybody is being tested, in fact, because even copyrights, even lyrics, even all these things.
Yeah.
Right? If a guy do something in Trinidad right now, it reaching America and ask him, boy, where you get a melody from? Right? So the thing about it is that globally now we in a global village, as they say, and we need to understand that in all the different dimensions: labor, artists, society, politics.
That's true. That's true.
Well,
That's
I don't want to talk about politics because what politics is getting.
We'll save that for another time.
Rich politics now. You see the kind of money spent to win the election in Trinidad now?
Yeah, I'm going to join you one day on a panel discussion with me and some
Sure.
others, right?
Yeah.
Robert, I just want to put you on the spot briefly with your music to hear you sing something for my audience today.
All right. This piece was
You want us to we can do the same song?
the same song.
Yeah.
Well, this piece was done in terms of, responding to the kind of pressures and the kind of ill treatment of a woman is going through in society, or a woman is going through in society. So I decided to do something like that. So it goes something like this in the first verse. Everybody complaining, look how we women suffering. Every day I'm reading about new violence and killing. It's only rape and murder. We women folks under pressure. The men and them must be joking. Woman is for love, not for beating. You will be surprised at the secret. Give her your attention, be romantic. I don't believe beating is the answer. You're a husband, not a monster. A woman is special in this life. If you could only treat her right. A woman is special in this life. She is your bright and shining light. Give her a kiss in the morning. Give her a kiss in the evening. These two hands are for loving, not for beating and killing.
Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you, Robert. Thanks
Yes.
for coming here this morning with us here at the PSA TV. Is there anything you want to say before we end this morning's interview?
Well, this is Kaiso History Month, and there's a lot of positive and big things happening.
Yeah.
So the first time you see it on TV now, all those television stations identifying themselves with Kaiso History Month, the banks and things, most of the corporate people, all the schools in Trinidad and Tobago. So what I want to invite the artists and them to do is to connect with the zones for next year, because I know this may be new knowledge. So for next year, please go and have a piece. You know, there are about, as I said, there's schools in every part of Trinidad and Tobago. Where I live, down Carolina, have about how much? In that whole Digomati, we have about 4 or 5 secondary, junior sec. I think they changed the name right now in primary school. So what we would want to do is let the artists start a approach, a walk to big up Calypso, big up themselves as artists, and to really prove, you know, that culture, you know, is something that is fundamental to human life. You know, being an artist is fundamental to human life, so that, you know, we in Trinidad and Tobago, but not saying that our people really like our artists. Trinidad and Tobago love the artists, just some big, some medium size, some small, but I know it's big respect for them big artists in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a bad, but at the same time, you know, it's Kaiso History Month, and this is a platform for us to apply our trade and to do our stuff.
Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. So we're going to take a short break, and coming up in studio, we have another artist who goes by the name of Bongo Spare. So stay tuned for that interview.
Special in this life, if you could only treat her right. A woman is special in this life. She is your bright and shining light. Give her a kiss in the morning. Give her a kiss in the evening. Stop all the jealousy, the torture, and the misery. You're getting on like a vagabond. You ain't no man. You're like Satan.